name's Denitha Bro. As Deputy Registrar of the Ontario College of Social Workers and Social Service Workers, I will be the MC for today's event. Thank you for joining us at this year's 2021 Annual Meeting and Education Day, also known as AHMED. Having had to adapt this year's event to a virtual format, we're pleased to be able to reach a wider audience. In doing so, we hope to increase our visibility and connection with you, our members. Before I go over a few housekeeping items, I would first like to welcome Council President Mukesh Kaulasar to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Denitha. Good morning. My name is Mukesh Kaulasar, Council President of the Ontario College of Social Workers and Social Service Workers. Less than a month ago, we learned about the discovery of the remains of 215 Indigenous children at a former residential school on Kamloops, Tsleil-Waututh, First Nations in Kamloops, British Columbia. This horrific discovery, as well as those yet to be made, is evidence of the ongoing impact of colonialism and systemic racism in Canada. As social workers and social service workers, we must recognize the shameful role that our professions have played in perpetuating harm on Indigenous peoples living in Canada. As the regulator for social workers and social service workers in Ontario, the College must acknowledge its professional legacy and the ongoing impact of our history. We must also reflect upon the fact that Indigenous college members did not contribute to the harmful effects of colonization and are working to help heal their communities from the impacts of systemic racism and oppression. We will continue to support meaningful dialogue to ensure that we are responsive to the changing environment in which members are practicing. The College, its staff and council mourns with the families and communities of the 215 children. And to all those who have suffered and continue to experience pain because of Canada's shameful residential school system. Before proceeding with today's annual meeting, I ask that we take a minute of silence in memory of all victims of Canada's residential school system. Thank you.
Thank you, Mukesh. Before we begin the annual meeting, I would like to mention some important housekeeping items. As part of our ongoing efforts to leverage technology to increase accessibility, all parts of AHMED, including the annual meeting, keynote address, and the education session, will have live captions. To turn on captions, click on the Show Captions button below to view our live captions in either English or French. If you require assistance at any point during this year's AHMED, there's also a live support desk found on the bottom left of your screen. You can click on the pink chat bubble and you'll be connected with our live support. You can also access the help section on the left side menu, which includes frequently asked questions. Through the AHMED 2021 virtual portal, you can ask questions during any of the sessions, including annual meeting question period later this morning by using the chat area to the right. I also encourage you to connect with your peers over the next 2 days using the private chat function. Following the annual meeting, we will have a short morning break from 10:30 to 10:45 before moving into the keynote address. The keynote address, which you won't want to miss, will promptly begin at 10:45. We are honored to have Dr. Keith Adamson as this year's keynote speaker and look forward to his presentation titled The Elusive Dream: Anti-Black Racism and Search for Belonging in Canada. We will then break at 12:30 and invite those who registered to join their peers for Ahmed's networking lunch. The networking lunch consists of breakout rooms designated for specific interests or practice areas to enhance your networking experience at this year's virtual event. You can access the networking lunch by clicking on the lunch sessions from the Sessions tab. If you have not registered for the networking lunch opportunity but would like to participate, please email ahmed@OCSWSSW.org and we will do our best to accommodate. Again, the email address is ahmed, A-M-E-D, @OCSWSSW.org. This year's educational sessions are set to begin at 1:30 today and will continue tomorrow morning as well. We look forward to providing you with 8 educational sessions covering relevant topics and important issues. If there are any sessions that you're unable to attend, rest assured that these will be accessible on demand after today's event for your view. Following this year's Ahmed, we invite you to complete a post-event feedback form to share your experience of this day's 2-day virtual event. The feedback form will be sent to you via email after the 2-day event, so please be on the lookout for it. Your feedback is important to us and will assist us in planning next year's event. Once you complete the feedback form, you will have access to a link to the certificate of participation, which you can fill out and print for your records. Your attendance at Ahmed, including participation at any of the 8 education sessions, can count towards completion of your Continuing Competence Program, also known as CCP. Later this morning, we will have a question period, at which time members can submit their questions through the chat feature. And finally, I would like to remind you to connect with us on social media, including Twitter and Instagram. Over the next 2 days, be sure to include the hashtag Ahmed2021.